It was a bipartisan breakthrough, but it was one our Georgia senators did not vote for. Atlanta News First, Mary Kate Hamilton is live at the Georgia State Capitol with the latest on what leaders from our state are saying. Mary Kate.
Yeah, Americans may finally see some light at the end of the proverbial tunnel, but that does not mean that operations are going to change overnight. And both of our local Georgia senators voting against the measure. They say the compromise not good enough as Americans' patience continues to wear thinner. Right now, health care is the sticking point for Georgia Senators John Ossoff and Raphael Warnock, who both voted against the stopgap funding bill that would fund the government through January 30th. Senator Warnock says Americans shouldn't have to decide between putting food on the table and affording health insurance. Senator Ossoff, also one of 40 no votes, says the funding bill would double health care premiums for 1.4 million Americans and put nearly 500,000 Americans at risk of losing their coverage altogether. He says, quote, the president refuses to fix it and withhold SNAP benefits, while the House has not even come to work for a week. Governor Kemp criticized Senator Ossoff's vote on X, saying his vote was a vote to keep troops unpaid, SNAP benefits withheld, and millions of hardworking Americans suffering. On the SNAP front, some better news for Georgians. Just hours before last night's Senate vote, the Georgia Department of Human Services announced it will issue partial SNAP benefits to Georgians. That's up to 65% of the amount the person would normally receive. And if their distribution date has already passed, they will receive the amount tomorrow. That is good news, as the House could take days to adopt the Senate's compromise, and Georgians await relief. Again, if you have missed out on your SNAP payment and you should have already gotten it by now, you should expect to receive it by tomorrow. We will, of course, continue to follow this. At the Georgia State Capitol, Mary Kate Hamilton, Atlanta News First.